Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, depending on where you are and when you're listening to this, but it's evening here for us now. You're very welcome to our midweek exhale, your chance to take a pause and just exhale to get yourself ready for the second half of the week. And for anybody who isn't just been with us, we will do 4 different breath styles this evening. Each time we do a breath style, we'll start it with some bird song and an introduction. You'll get 6 minutes to breathe, and then there'll be 2 minutes of silence for you just to be in the silence. And we'll do that 4 times. So we're going to get started. And I'm starting today. I'm just going to get the music started. We're going to start this evening with some breath awareness. So make yourself comfortable, either sitting or lying down. It absolutely doesn't matter, but make sure you're comfortable. Your comfort's very important. And just notice how you're arriving here this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon. Notice what you're bringing. So notice your mind. Is it busy with thoughts? Or is it quiet and relaxed? And as you notice, don't judge it. And don't get caught up and wondering why it's like that. Just notice the way it is, because the way it is perfect. And now bring your attention to your body and notice how your body is this evening. Maybe there's heaviness or tightness. Maybe there's even pain, or tingling or lightness. But again, just notice. Sometimes we can get carried away in the explanations, but this evening, try just to notice. And what emotions have you arrived with this evening? Again, without judgment. There's no emotion good or bad. They just are. And as the music starts, bring your attention to your breath. And again, just start by noticing your breath. What do you notice about your breath this evening? And leave your attention on your breath. And if it feels better for you, just ignore anything else I say and keep your attention on your breath. Sometimes we need little prompts to help us get to that place. So where do you feel the breath entering and leaving your body? Through your nose or through your mouth? And what parts of your body can you feel moving as you breathe? Maybe your chest, maybe your belly, maybe your sides or your back. And what does your breath feel like this evening? Is it smooth? Is it shallow? Is it deep? Maybe it's ragged or jerky. Just notice what it's like. Again, without judging or questioning. And if your attention begins to drift, just gently bring it back to your breath. Bring it back to the inhale and the exhale. Allowing anything else to just gently melt away. Knowing that if you need it, you can pick it up again when we're finished. And maybe just deepening your breath slightly. Just taking it a little bit deeper into your body. As the music begins to fade, just getting ready for the first period of silence.
And as the birdsong begins again, just noticing how that silence felt for you. Did time slow down, speed up? Or maybe it was just right. And for this next breath, we're going to do what the textbooks call a lung stretch. But this is the breath I was first introduced to before I even knew what breathwork was. And the person who introduced it to me called it a spirit of breath, Spiritus Breath. And we did this very slowly and very meditatively. And so what is this? Well, you're going to inhale through the nose until your lungs are what you would consider full. You're going to pause a little and then inhale some more. Pause again and inhale. And then slowly exhale through the mouth. And then just rest at the bottom of the breath before we do it all again. So inhaling gently and slowly through the nose. Pausing before inhaling again. Pausing before inhaling again. And then gently exhaling through the mouth before resting at the very bottom of the breath. And I invite you to choose your rhythm with this. So if you can only pause and sip once, then that's fine. Equally, if you feel like a stretch, pause and sip 3 times. But most of all, I invite you to be gentle with this breath. Don't push. So we're inhaling through the nose. Pause and sip. Pause and sip. Slowly exhaling. And resting at the bottom of the breath. And remember that this is a meditative experience of the lung stretch. So really feel into that spirit of the breath. And if you feel like taking a rest, and just gently let the breath return to normal for a little while. And then begin the Spiritus Breath again when you're ready. Remembering to rest before you inhale. Allowing space to feel whatever is beyond the breath. We're 30 seconds away from our next moment of silence, so perhaps if you've paused for a while, just do one last Spiritus breath. And rest in the silence.
And as the bird song begins again, just reflecting on what that silence was like for you. And maybe how it was different from the first silence. Or maybe it was exactly the same. And for our third practice this evening, we're going to stay in the meditative state. And we're going to use our breath to connect with our inner fire. And the breath pattern is very simple. The breath pattern is a gentle inhale, and then a pause at the top, 2 or 3 seconds, and a slow, soft exhale. Maybe focusing on keeping the exhale a little longer than the inhale. And then a pause at the bottom for another 2 or 3 seconds. No necessity for long breath holds or anything here. And as you inhale, I want you to gather the fuel for that inner fire. Build the warmth from the earth up. And in that pause at the top, you're kindling the spark into a flame, feeling the fire catch. And as you exhale, you're letting that warmth spread through your whole body. And as you rest at the bottom, just bask in the glow and the warmth that you've just created. And then do the same thing again. And as we go through, if it feels okay, gently lengthen your inhale and exhale. So slow down your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Gathering the fuel as you inhale. And then letting the fire catch at the top. And feeling that warmth spread through your whole body as you exhale. And just bask in the glow at the bottom. And then inhale, building the warmth from the earth up. Pause and feel the fire catch. And exhale that glow through your whole body, the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. And resting in the warmth at the bottom. Find your own rhythm and find your own speed with the breath. And if it's easier on the exhale, you can exhale through your mouth or your nose, whichever feels most comfortable. Every round of breath, feeling that inner fire, the gentle inner fire. Gathering the fuel and building the warmth on the inhale. Feeling the fire catch at the top. And as you exhale, feeling the warmth spread through your whole body. resting at the bottom in the warmth. Using your breath to gently feed that inner fire. Feeling the heat as a soft heat, not as a raging. It's a strong heat, but not a raging heat. Feeling the warmth in the whole body with every exhale. Gentle warmth. And as the music begins to fade, knowing that inner fire is always there.
Bringing your attention away from the void of the silence and bringing your focus to the birds. And taking a breath, a moment to reflect on where you are right now. For our final breath segment in this sequence, I'm going to invite you to coherence breathing. So here there's no pause. There's no pause at the top of the breath. There's no pause at the bottom of the breath. The inhale becomes the exhale. And the exhale becomes the inhale. And if it's physically possible for you, we breathe this through the nose. And we match the length of the inhale to the length of the exhale. And the music may help you. It has a rhythm to it. But don't strive to breathe with the music. Find your rhythm. And know that that rhythm changes from day to day, week to week. And know that if you listen, you can respond to the resonance of your body and your breath. And allow the coherence breathing, the matched inhale and exhale, to be what you need it to be today. Inhaling and exhaling. Let the intention of the next 5 minutes be to relax, or to become more relaxed than you are right now. Whatever is possible for you. If it helps, place a hand on your belly so that you can feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Let the breath be really gentle. Gentle and instinctive, and just let your body relax and simply be the vessel for your breath. About 90 seconds more with this breath pattern. If you've stumbled away and drifted off, just bring your attention back to that gentle inhale and exhale. In a moment, the music will begin to fade and we'll go into our final 2 minutes of pause, 2 minutes of silence to rest and reflect. And as the birdsong begins for the final time during this session, It's your invitation to two things: to reflect on the whole session and to just give some attention to your body, your mind, your spirit. Remembering your invitation 50 minutes or so to do the same. But it's also an invitation to bring some movement into your body, to bring some awareness back to that space between where your body meets whatever is supporting you, the floor, the chair. To remember that you're in a Zoom room and that you've just taken part in a ceremony with 6 other people. If you're laid down, coming to sitting, and perhaps bringing some heat into your palms by rubbing your hands together. Placing your palms over your eyes and just opening your eyes into your palms, welcoming in the light, welcoming in that warmth of fire. And setting your intention to be now back in the room. Just before I stop the recording, for those watching on catch up, I just want to bring your attention to the lovely links we have underneath, and we'll be posting them in the chat here shortly, but inviting you to our deeper exhales, a 3-hour workshop that we are doing now once a month. So check out when the next one of those is. And also our website where you'll find all the information, theexhaleawakening.com. Thank you for being with us today.